abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Breeze now on first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Stephon Gilmore, the Super Bowl champs, there to make the tackle. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Breeze now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, Gordon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Bobby Wagner of Seattle, he'll get credited for the tackle. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along to control the clock.
And he will score. Touchdown AFC. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. You see the AFC defense heading back out there, and we watch now how effective they've been, how disruptive they've been. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Derwin James, who had a sensational rookie season in L.A., he makes the tackle. On second down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Breeze. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. Back out is the AFC offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they?
That's caught inside the 20. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 60 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the AFC is in for 6.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Throwing now is Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and that's picked up by the AFC. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown.
That's the one you make it spin, baby.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The offense for the NFC back out there. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Now Breeze. This complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Check 55, Mike. First down.
Breeze to throw on second down. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. From the gun on third down, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Patrick Mahomes in the AFC ready to go on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Check 26, check 26.
On first down, Mahomes. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Yellow. Chip. Sponge. No.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Flushed out right. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left.
Breeze now. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll be second and 10. Here's Breeze. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Touchdown! Adam Thielen, 69 yards. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. from midfield. Here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
95-56, 95-56. You get Rock Lee. You get Rock Lee. You get Rock Lee.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we're at halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the AFC out on top.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Boy, this AFC team has figured something out. They've got the lead again, looking to make it 3 in a row since the game moved to Orlando in 2017. So the question, what can the NFC do to come back? We'll ask that of our guys as we send you back to Camping World Stadium.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Check 43. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Mahomes now on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. They run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Mahomes firing complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over. That 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Mahomes to throw once more. And he slings one that's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On first down, Breeze. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Check. 59, Mike. 59, Mike.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 57.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come on.
And again, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. He's got a 1st out and more inside the 30. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, Mahomes flush to his right. It's Hill, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes steps away to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Myers connects on the PAT. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The NFC offense heading back onto the field and down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's Breeze to throw. Caught by Jones. There he goes left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Julio Jones. 75 yards. And the NFC able to get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mahomes going to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. They'll roll him out right. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Now, this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Give him 27 yards that time. And the AFC will have a first down. Well, we looked at each other in surprise going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead. But, hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach him. That's why you guys talked up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Antonio Brown, 28 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC back out there. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. This complete to Jones. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yellow lady.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Let's go. You tighten up.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. To throw is Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. He oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
59, Mark, 59.
Yellow.
Check, 59. Hey, come on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes to throw once more. He'll buy some time right. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Mahomes now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point up and through by Myers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. 5-8. Come back.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He's got him in. Complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
I'm coming after you.
One final try here for Breeze. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. So it's a victory here in the Pro Bowl for the AFC.